Hello. So, my name is Roel Mojico. That's Shannon Quinn behind me.
Hello.
We are currently right now in central London, and it is 3 degrees. Is it 23?
Something like that.
Huh?
Something like that.
Something like that. So, I took some inspiration from a geezer that I met this week called Sam from Malta. I don't actually know how to pronounce his last name, but I will do in the next Sunday session. And he gave me an inspiration of what I need to do every single week in order to give you guys my most authentic version of myself. Okay, and these videos are going to be unedited, raw, unplanned. Well, it's unplanned today. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk you guys through, I guess, my journey on a week-to-week basis, the struggles that I face, and how I overcome those struggles. And hopefully, in this Sunday session, you guys will get a ton of value that you guys can implement in whatever you guys do. Okay, so if you don't know who I am, my name is Roel Mojico. I'm a multiple business owner. I run predominantly all of my businesses around sales. I've got other passion projects, which is obviously like property, and I've got a boat company. But to be honest, I'm not going to talk about any of that shit because I'm not an expert in those things. I just invest into those things and things work out. Okay, what I'm going to be going through is just tips and advice and struggles that I face running sales teams, sales organizations, and I guess consulting clients that are also looking to build sales teams and so on and so forth. Okay, so first of all, how I got into sales, old school OG, started in-person sales, door-to-door, setting up pop-up stands, stopping people in the street, markets, shopping centres, and so on and so forth. And I also did a big chunk of my career going business to business, cold calling businesses in person, rocking up in their business, setting up appointments and meetings with business owners and closing them either on a two-step process. So, and in the last 24 months, I've also done online sales, which is creating appointment setters, closers, closing info products, high ticket products, high ticket services, like whatever it is. Okay, myself and my team have done as well. So right now, I am still heavily involved in the in-person sales business. Okay, I don't actually run a sales company myself. I run a recruiting and training company. So we consult utility companies, energy companies, broadband companies across the UK. And if they are looking to build a sales team, if they are looking to get customers anywhere in any market in the UK, we can help them with their recruiting and training process. Okay, and yeah, if anyone's got an information product, okay, high ticket, then we can also build a sales team around that. So appointment setters, closers, triages, you know the score. But yeah, I guess my struggles for the week are I've been balancing a lot of plates, and I'm sure any of you guys can relate. Okay, if you're a sales rep right now, if you're in a 9-to-5 job, if you are a business owner, if you are in a normal corporate job and you've got kids, blah blah. Every single person in the world has experienced a point of being a little bit flustered or a little bit overwhelmed with the responsibilities that you have in your day-to-day life. Okay, and like even with regards to myself, online it might seem like I have everything figured out. I don't. Okay, like I'm still as much as I know and I am an expert in a certain industry, I'm a massive risk taker. Okay, I still put myself in situations where I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. However, if you are feeling that way, the one thing that you need to be, I guess, appreciating is if you aren't feeling that way, then it means that you are not growing. Okay, it means that things aren't trajected to get better. And life kind of just works that way, man. It's like if you feel like you're comfortable and things are predictable, most of the time it's unfulfilling, and it doesn't mean that you're stepping towards the right direction. Okay, so if you are a little bit overwhelmed, then it's all part of the plan. Okay, it's if your goal is to improve and get better and get to the next stage. Okay, with regards to how I've tackled that, so because the only reason why you would feel that way, okay, is because of the fear of the unknown. Okay, so what I've done is whenever I don't know something, okay, number one, okay, I speak to as many people that I can possibly speak to that are experts in the thing that I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so right now I've been to 2 masterminds. So I went to a mastermind yesterday. I also went to a mastermind on Friday, and one was about like sales, okay, online funnels, and conversion rates. Okay, and with regards to my conversion rates from closing, okay, from a closed call to actually sold and getting cash, figured out. Okay, with regards to the appointment setting for a specific offer, it was something that I needed some help on. So the best thing that I knew in order to get the information for that was to speak to people, right? In the direct sales space, you don't have to pay people, but in the online space, you have to. So paid for a course, paid like a couple $1,000 just to jump in, to be in the right room, to get exposed to the right information, okay, to the right people. So I did that. And then yesterday, I went to a finance one, and the reason why is because, as you know, the more money you make, especially in the UK, the more that you get taxed, and there's loads of unpredictable things that can happen in the world all the time. So it's not just about making the money, it's about protecting and growing the money. So I needed some help with that as well. But I needed some help with regards to a system or a process that I could use to not have to think about that. Okay. So yeah, I guess my struggle and tip for the week is if you are overwhelmed and you've taken on too many things and you don't really understand how to move out of the situation you're in, there's 2 things you have to do. You need to get the information, okay, that will reduce that. You'll either have to get the information, okay, and the only cost is your time or money, okay, and you just need to ask yourself, with me, if there's a problem that occurs, can I figure out myself? If I can't figure out myself, how much is it going to cost for me to learn how to figure out myself? And is it worth that much, would I rather spend the time to learn from my own mistakes? Majority of the time, I would rather not learn from my own mistakes. I'd rather learn from someone who's better and smarter than me, and that's what I've been having to do. I guess what I will also give you guys this week is a couple of the projects that I'm on right now. If you are in sales right now, whether you're a beginner or you're training people and you're struggling with beginners in your team, I've got something for you. So at the end of this week, Thursday or Friday, I'm going to be releasing a very low ticket, program, which is just a beginner's guide to sales. It's just going to go through the mentality shift that you need to make, okay? How to deal with rejection, how to upskill, okay, in a competitive environment, and I'm just going to give you the source of everything that I have learned in the last 10 years in order to be a top performer from the start, okay, and what it takes and how to get there. So if you're keen for that, then follow my Instagram. It's Roel Mojico, RFGM UK. If you want to DM me, I'm going to be releasing that program. It's very low ticket. As I said, it's £39.99. It's fuck all really, but the source that you'll get from that is definitely going to allow you to learn what it takes to create six figures a year at least at an entry level sales role. Cool. So other than that, peace out. Nice to meet you. If this is the first time you've seen my videos, I don't even know how to fucking close this off. Okay, but this is my first Sunday session. If you guys want to do me a favor, let me know, give me some feedback, whether it's harsh feedbacks, positive or negative, I don't give a fuck. Okay, on the comment section. And if there's anything that you want me to cover in the next Sunday sessions, put it in the comment section as well. But other than that, guys, today is today to be your personal best. Let's turn your ideas into reality. Thanks for your time. Peace out.